if you are a person that's got a regular 9 to 5 job, career job, and you've started your entrepreneurial side hustle, let's say, and it's starting to grow, and you're really thinking, oh my gosh, when is it that I can be out of the old and in with the new? Right? There's a lot of things that you need to take in consideration. So again, we're going to talk about what's your time investment, what's your money investment. So is your side hustle or your new business creating the income that your old business is doing? Number one, is it almost there? And then think about, you're almost going to have to do a little math problem. So if your time was, if you were able to, let's say, take your time out of your 9 to 5 and you use that 9 to 5 time slot to create new business for your new business, how much more money could you generate if that time was now yours to do what you needed to do to build your new business? That's something to think about. So is it going to benefit you to do? Yes. Is there a risk? Yes. But at the end of the day, is what you're doing going to dilute your success at your new job or at your new career, your new business, your baby you're birthing, right? You go back over to, your job that you're working, your 9 to 5, and all you're doing is thinking about what you should be doing for your other business. Now, when I was doing my salon or building my business as a hairdresser, brand new and 19 years old, and I had my tanning salon, I was building one, they were funneling in each other. And I had a pretty good system and flow. But after a while, one didn't feel as good as the other one. I had to make a move because my business was starting to grow and my tanning salon wasn't as much. So I had to make that decision. If I had my time back, could I make my salon business bigger and better? Yeah. And so that was when I decided it's time for me to go. So it's a little bit of a math problem you have to do with yourself. I would sit down and just kind of put all the puzzle pieces together. What are the risks? My mom and dad always told me, what are the pros and cons? What are the pros and cons? Maybe you need a few more months. I always, if I had it to do different, I would have had a little bit more in my pocket for a rainy day fund in case I get stopped up with something when I quit my other job to open up my own business. So, that's what I would suggest for you to do is, when you're getting ready to quit your day job, let's call it, your career job, and you want to open up your own business, just make sure you have all your ducks in a row. You have your pros and cons list. You are ready for anything. And then decide, again, what's the value in the time that you're spending every day at 9 to 5 worth to you? Are you making the best money you can and the best use of your time and your energy and your soul and everything that's making you happy? Or would it be easier if that was not there? So a story I had, a real quick one, was when I had to decide to retire from doing hair and do full-time real estate. That was a huge thing for me to do. But I got to where I was, this is kind of funny, I was in the back room making hair color, right? I'm designing hair color. I'm mixing up hair color while I'm on the phone in a big, huge negotiation over a $500,000 house. To me, that made me a little diluted because now I'm doing hair. Who knows what I mixed up and who knows what I'm saying? I did it and I was able to multitask. I'm just that kind of person. The more I got going on, the better I operate. But that's not for everybody. I had to make a decision. Yeah, I'm making a lot more money doing real estate, and this doing hair, I'm hurting my body. I'm just not feeling good. My back, my neck, my feet, my blah. It's time for me to make the cut. And I retired from doing hair and went full-time real estate. And I did that. I used my energy and put it all in to my real estate business. I took a week off and I went and laid on the beach in Florida and I cried my eyes out for a week and drank margaritas the whole time so I could get myself together. By the time I got home, I was Shelly the real estate agent, not Shelly the hairdresser anymore. So you got to be ready. You got to have your mindset in order. You got, like I said, dot your T's and cross your I's, or no, cross your T's and dot your I's, and just have your ducks in a row. Pros and cons list.